Somewhere in the vast Milky Way, there is a place we all call home, the solar system. At its heart burns the sun, with 8 planets circling it in nearly round orbits. The 4 inner worlds are solid balls of rock. The 4 outer ones are giants made of gas and ice. Today we will visit every member of this family, one by one. This is the Sun, the heart of the entire system. A colossal ball of plasma, nearly 1.4 million kilometers across, 109 times wider than Earth. The Sun alone holds 99.86% of all the mass in the solar system. It is made almost entirely of hydrogen and helium. Deep in the Sun's core, the temperature reaches 15 million degrees Celsius. There, nuclear fusion turns hydrogen into helium, releasing the energy that feeds all life on Earth. Its surface is far from quiet. Violent flares hurl matter into space, painting beautiful auroras in our skies. Closest to the Sun lies Mercury, the smallest planet, just 4,879 kilometers across. It orbits 58 million kilometers from the Sun, completing a full year in only 88 days. With almost no atmosphere, its days blaze at 430 degrees, while nights freeze at -180. Inside hides a huge iron core that fills most of the planet. The second planet is Venus, 108 million kilometers from the Sun. It is almost Earth's twin in size, 12,104 kilometers across. But don't be fooled. Its thick carbon dioxide atmosphere and acid clouds create a runaway greenhouse effect, pushing surface temperatures to 465 degrees, the hottest of any planet. Strangely, Venus also spins backwards compared to most of its siblings. And here, the third planet, home. Earth orbits 150 million kilometers from the Sun, a distance we call 1 astronomical unit. It measures 12,742 kilometers across, with oceans covering 71% of its surface. A blanket of nitrogen and oxygen shelters everything below. So far, this is the only place in the universe where we know life exists. Traveling with Earth is the Moon, 3,474 kilometers wide and 384,000 kilometers away. It drives our ocean tides and has kept Earth's tilt steady for billions of years. It is also the only world beyond Earth that humans have ever walked on. The fourth planet, Mars, the red planet. It orbits 228 million kilometers from the Sun and spans 6,779 kilometers, about half the size of Earth. Its famous color comes from iron oxide, simple rust, coating the surface. The air is a thin veil of carbon dioxide. A day lasts 24.6 hours, and 2 tiny moons, Phobos and Deimos, circle overhead. The surface of Mars is a land of giants. Valles Marineris, a canyon system, stretches 4,000 kilometers. The volcano Olympus Mons rises 22 kilometers high, the tallest mountain in the solar system. Dried riverbeds whisper that water once flowed here. That is why our robots keep searching its dust for traces of ancient life. Between Mars and Jupiter lies the asteroid belt, millions of rocky fragments left over from the birth of the solar system. The largest among them is Ceres, 940 kilometers across, officially a dwarf planet. This belt marks the border between 2 worlds, the rocky planets within and the giants beyond. The fifth planet, Jupiter, king of them all. It orbits 778 million kilometers from the Sun and measures 139,820 kilometers across, 11 times wider than Earth. Jupiter is more than twice as massive as all the other planets combined. It is a giant ball of hydrogen and helium, guarded by more than 90 moons. Jupiter carries a legendary storm, the Great Red Spot. This swirling tempest is wider than the entire Earth, with winds of hundreds of kilometers per hour and it has been raging for more than 350 years. A storm bigger than a planet, that is the scale of Jupiter. Jupiter's moons are astonishing worlds of their own. Ganymede is larger than the planet Mercury, and Europa, wrapped in cracked ice, is believed to hide a vast ocean of liquid water beneath its frozen shell. If life exists anywhere beyond Earth, Europa stands among the most promising places to look. The sixth planet, Saturn, the jewel of the solar system. It lies 1.4 billion kilometers from the Sun and spans 116,000 kilometers. Its magnificent rings are made of countless pieces of ice and rock, stretching hundreds of thousands of kilometers, yet only tens of meters thick. Saturn is so light that it would float in a big enough ocean. Around it dance about 146 moons. Saturn's largest moon is Titan, the only moon in the solar system with a thick atmosphere. Beneath its orange haze lie rivers and lakes of liquid methane, a world both alien and strangely familiar, like a frozen echo of the young Earth. The seventh planet, Uranus, 2.9 billion kilometers from the Sun. At 50,724 kilometers across, it is 4 times wider than Earth. This ice giant owes its soft blue-green color to methane in its atmosphere. And here is its strangest secret. Its axis is tilted 98 degrees, so the planet essentially rolls along its orbit, taking 84 years to circle the Sun once. Farthest of the 8 planets is Neptune, 4.5 billion kilometers out, 30 times Earth's distance from the Sun. It measures 49,244 kilometers across. On this deep blue world, winds scream at 2,100 kilometers per hour, the fastest in the solar system. 1 year here lasts 165 Earth years. Remarkably, Neptune was discovered by mathematics before any telescope ever saw it. Neptune's largest moon is Triton, a captured wanderer. It orbits backwards, against its planet's spin, a clue that it was born in the distant Kuiper Belt and later pulled in. At minus 235 degrees, it is one of the coldest places ever measured, yet geysers of nitrogen still erupt from its icy surface. And here is Pluto, once the 9th planet, now classified as a dwarf planet. Small at 2,377 kilometers across, but full of charm. In 2015, the New Horizons spacecraft flew past and revealed a giant heart of ice printed on its surface. Sometimes the universe can be quite romantic. Beyond Neptune stretches the Kuiper Belt, home to trillions of icy bodies and the birthplace of many comets. Farther still, scientists believe the entire system is wrapped in a vast shell called the Oort cloud. The true edge of the solar system lies far beyond our imagination. In 1990, from 6 billion kilometers away, Voyager 1 turned its camera back and photographed Earth, a pale blue, floating in the endless dark. All of human history fits inside that tiny speck. The solar system is our greater home, and our journey to explore it has only just begun. Thank you for traveling with us.